Hi, Scorpio. This is Jess with your January 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day. So, Scorpio, definitely I'm seeing that some of you have been in a contemplative state, really trying to come to some conclusions with some situations that has become clear to you, or not necessarily 100% clear, but they're going to get clear. Or for some of you, it has become clear. I feel like some of you have either sparked a new feeling or a new circumstance with an existing relationship, an old relationship, or you have sparked a new passion for a new relationship. Something from the past, in your past, some type of new relationship came about, one that was very passionate, it was very fun, it was very active, or some of you have kind of revived an old relationship that was very physical, it was very exciting, it was very intimate, okay? And it kind of, that level of intimacy could have happened very quickly for you. I feel like some of you are now, for those of you that entered into a relationship, a new relationship in your past, I feel like it kind of fizzled out, not necessarily fizzled out, but the person kind of like has become either distant from you, so you haven't heard from the person in a month, and you suspect that this person has moved on to someone else, that this person has is no longer offering you their love, but they've offered themselves to someone else. And I feel like you thought that this situation was going to be moving in a specific direction. This person may have come into your life very quickly. Things could have happened very fast. The person may have been someone that's very much self-controlled, self-contained, very dynamic person. You could have met them and through travels, or you guys could have traveled quite a bit. This person seems to be an equestrian, if you will, someone that is very adventurous and someone that is always on the go. Someone that work in the field, or someone that is very much a traveling type of person. Now, I feel like right now, there's been, again, a challenge in you getting this confirmation of love from this person, where it seems to have been in the past available to you, or the person was interested. It seems like, again, you've not heard from the person, or the person has kind of like changed up, if you will. Now, I do feel like with this person, the person could have been younger than you. Very exciting person, very dynamic person. Again, exciting, wanting to start something new. You felt like there was a good possibility. Now the person has turned very cold, and because this person is 100% cold toward you, you're confused. A lot of you guys are emotionally confused. I feel like this person can go from hot to cold. Like one minute they're very like in the moment, yes, we're fine, everything is great, and then they kind of clam up. Either you don't hear from them, or when you do, again, it's this an emotional detachment that you're experiencing with this person, and again, it is making you question either their sincerity to you, even though I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios that can relate to this, you do feel like the person is not being genuine with how they feel about you. You feel like they're lying about their feelings toward you, and you're feeling like they just wanted you for the moment, like that intimate moment, the excitement of it all, because that's kind of where the beginning premise of all of this. And now again, they've become cold. Some of you may be experiencing that in the month of January, that this person is going to become very cold and callous and very calculating. And it seems like now this person is calculating in the way that they communicate to you, that there is a level of them removing, again, that element of emotional attachment or connection that you could have at first felt, and now there's a sense of you, again, feeling unsure, okay? And some of you could be even going back to a time when things seemed ideal between you and that person, fantasizing, but very confused as far as your emotions with this person or their emotions for you. Now, I do see that some of you at this point are at a crossroads. You don't know exactly. For the past 2 weeks, or for the past, I wouldn't say 2 weeks, or for the past 2 weeks, or for some of you the past 2 days, you've been in a real influx of just not really being sure of what's true, what's not true, what's real, what's not real, and not even want to 100% confront what's real and what's true, not wanting to deal, if you will. And I feel like you guys are going to get clear. You guys are definitely going to get clear about a situation. Some truths have come out where you guys were once blind. You're now very clear, okay? And I feel like some truths are going to come out, and there's going to be almost, if it's this person, they could come back and resurface, and there can be, again, a coming together, a reuniting, if you will, a reaching out, or this person have reached out to you, and this person has kind of become more emotionally available, like they're no longer as cold as they were. They reached out, and maybe you guys, and maybe in the next 3 weeks or so, you may decide, you may go out with this person, or this person may come back into your life and want to converse with you, that sort of thing. Now, as it relates to this person, I feel like they are moving away. This person is making plans to move away. This person has been distanced. They've been making a lot of plans to kind of free themselves. They want to start something new. They've been feeling very hung up and very stuck in life, and the life that they've been living has been a tumultuous one for them, and now they're making a lot of plans, and they're seeing those plans manifest that will allow them to obtain a new beginning for themselves. And I feel like with this new beginning will come a separation, okay? I feel like there was definitely another person involved in this dynamic with you and this person, and I feel like even when you hear back from this person, I feel like there may be, again, would you like to go out, or that sort of thing, conversing. But again, there will be eventually a separating that will come up again from this person, because they are making plans in a new direction for themselves in their life, okay? And I feel like it's all them. It's not necessarily that it like they're making a lot of plans for themselves, it seems, because it's very much an individual. And I feel like there's going to be, again, some sort of separation, some sort of disappointment or heartbreak that will come out of them detaching themselves again. Now, in mid-January, there's going to be some things hidden. Some of you could be keeping secrets, because I'm going to just focus on this situation right here. You're going to find out that you're going to, not necessarily find out, but you're going to be trying to probe and probe and probe, trying to find out if this person is being deceitful, if they're being deceptive, what their plans are. And there's going to you're going to get to a point where, after trying to probe and after trying to find out a situation, you may find that, you know what, I'm just going to take on a different perspective, or I'm going to decide to, what I'm kind of seeing is that some of you are going to decide to just let the situation go, because you're going to feel like, you know what, I'm never going to really find out what this person's motives are, because this person is extremely intelligent. They are someone that knows exactly where they're going, and they're not going to tell you. They're not going to reveal it to you, and they're only going to show you who they want you to see. And it depends on at what stage they are at. It depends on whatever stage that they're in the moment, and whatever stage you catch them in. So in some ways it'll be you catching them in, like you call them, and then they're not available at that time, be it whatever they're doing, and then they become cold to you. They distance themselves from you because they're dealing with working their plan, or they're dealing with manifesting a plan of their own and moving forward in their own plan that they have set up that they're not sharing with you. And then when they have time on their hands and they feel more social and wanting to kind of play, they'll contact you, and then they'll be very charming and charismatic and that sort of thing. I feel like some of you are going to realize that, hey, I have to kind of let go of this situation, because I'm not ever going to really get to a point of knowing what the truth is, okay? Although I feel like some of you will dig and dig and dig, and some of you will get to a level of truth. You will, if you continue to probe, you will find out some things. And I feel like mid-January, it's going to get to a point where there's going to be a break. There's going to be some time of you taking a time away, a time where you kind of can't be with the person. You can't be around the person. You don't hear from the person, is what I'm kind of getting here. And you really do want, and you really was hopeful for this relationship. You really felt like this thing had promise, and you really was loving the newness of this love and the promise that it brought to you guys, and you really thought that that would be. I feel like don't lose that sense of newness of wanting it, because I do feel like there will be a new opportunity that will be coming your way. For some Scorpios that are contending with someone that is a Casanova, someone that is a player, that sort of thing, or some of you are the players, and some of you are keeping secrets and not necessarily being honest about your feelings towards a particular person, and you're going hot and cold to that person because you're emotionally confused and you don't know exactly what you want. Although you're going to find that this person, if you're playing these games with a person, you're going to find that this person is making plans. Like, although they've been trying to get answers from you and trying to understand what's going on, this person is still, every week, every moment, every day, they're moving closer and closer away from trying to get clarity from you, and they're going to make their plans and they're going to start anew, and there will be a separation that will come about because this person also is understanding that there needs to be a sacrifice, and the sacrifice will be you, because they're no longer going to try to figure you out and try to figure this out and try to fight for something that they realize that will always kind of lead to you putting them in a box of not necessarily wanting to commit and not necessarily wanting to have something real, because this person is ready for something real. And as they are wanting it and as they are manifesting, they're manifesting what they want, and they're going to get it. Now, and if it's you, then you hold tight to that, because you're going to get what it is you want. You will get a new love, and it will be a love that will eventually turn into a true offer that will manifest into something real. I feel like at the end of January, you guys are going to be very much like, this person is going to have you emotionally all over the place by the end of the month. This person is going to be, again, I feel like this person is so self-focused. It's about what they want, how they want it, and they really just want life on their own, but they want to continue to make you believe to some extent that that you can be a part of it, when in reality they already know that they have to sacrifice you. That's why they're making these plans, so when they do when they do separate, then everything for them falls in the line. So really, I can't stress this month, definitely be very careful about anything anyone's telling you. There's a lot of people that are self-focused and are looking out for themselves. It's a dog eat dog month for January for Scorpios, okay? And I feel like if you put your eggs in this person's basket, or if you put in, and if you have a sense of believing, even though truths have been made aware to you, and you're still living off of their words and their charms, then there's going to be a hard lesson for you to learn by the end of the month. If you believe the investment that this person is saying, that yes, we can work together, but you do realize, and you'll realize by the end of the month, that working with them is going to create you being emotionally unstable, because you're dealing with somebody that's a bit narcissistic, or very narcissistic, and that means that this person they're not interested in what you're wanting to give them. They're not interested in the love that you want. That's not something that they really want to provide. They will give you love from time to time, but it will be in spurts and it will be sporadic. Okay. I feel like there's going to be someone that will come. Someone is there. I feel like by the end of the month, someone kind of, so going back to this person, I feel like for some of you, the person may be saying that they want to work things out and they want to build with you, and they could mean it, that they want to build with you. But I feel like you emotionally, there's situations that's telling you that this thing is not real. And I feel like there is an element of three people still, okay? So it's not just you and that person is you. It's that person that's telling you one thing, but behind your back, that person is kind of building something with someone else. They are the security factor, or they are the person to someone else. They could be married, they could be someone else. And I feel like there's going to be a level of defending their position, like they feel justified in their position, and therefore I feel like you're going to find yourself being on the defense toward this person, because again, you don't feel like you can trust them, although there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of messages coming to you. And I feel like you guys are going to get to a point of embracing building up yourself and embracing your own wealth and embracing your own life. And I feel like there's going to be, again, a person wanting to kind of invest in you and give you an opportunity, that sort of thing. But eventually I do see you walking away from this situation with this person that's playing games, because there's going to be, throughout the month of January, things coming out and things being revealed to you. And it's just this person showing you that, hey, you're the other person, or they're not 100% going to commit to you because they're already making their own plans, and you're going to move on. And I feel like you're going to shut down, and I feel like you're going to move on at a time where this person is going to do a disappearing act again, or they're going to shut you out again, and then that's going to be it. You're going to move on. You're no longer going to fight. You're no longer going to do the conflict thing with them. You're just going to move on, and in moving on, you're going to quickly see success. You're going to quickly see that there's better opportunities with you. Like, you can do bad by yourself, that sort of thing. Or you could do better on your own, actually, is what your cards are speaking to. Now, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And there's going to be an opportunity for some of you, will be an opportunity for you to renew a relationship with someone. But again, I don't want to put that out there and then have people thinking that they're going to renew circumstances. I would say definitely pay attention to what you're seeing. Pay attention to what people are saying to you. Pay attention to what people are showing you. Okay. Some of you are going to be moving, I see, definitely. So if you, I feel like if you weren't sure, I feel like some of you are going to get clear in January that yes, you want to move. It may be with a particular person, and there may be a recent reunion that you had with this person, and now there's some plans that you're making to move and start something new. But then there's going to be a separation. Like, I keep saying plans. You guys are definitely making plans, and then people trying to find out what these plans are. What are you doing? What are your steps? What are your movements? You guys not necessarily wanting to share with people what you're doing, the steps that you're making. And there's going to be some time that you have to wait before you can actually move, okay? Now, some of you will be getting a new job, new opportunity. So if you are looking to move, and it's just a matter of, I didn't know exactly, where I want to go, where I want to be, I feel like in January, you're going to get clear about it. It may, again, surround another person, you making a decision or making plans with another person to move. And I feel like even with this wanting to move and wanting to move, if you're moving by yourself, on your own, then I feel like there's going to be a lot of people helping you, a lot of opportunities coming to you that will prove that, yes, this is a good thing for me. And then you will find yourself moving. However, you may have to settle some things where you live. You can't just up and leave, even though you would like to. You may have to settle some things with a particular person, landlord, that sort of thing. And that may hold you up. Like, they may say, okay, yeah, you want to leave, but you have a contract here, and then you may have to stay for a little while longer. Okay. So there may be a delay in separating, and through the separation, you may be hurting people. People may feel disappointed in you leaving and you separating. You may see that or hear that other people in your life are moving away. They've made plans to start something new, okay? Even though they too themselves will have to wait a bit. I feel like at the end of the month, some of you guys are going to be that's moving into this new job. You're going to start a new job and building something new, but you may feel, again, a sense of emotional upset, like overly emotional over a situation. And again, I feel like that is separate from work, separate from this move. You may be having somebody at the job where the people at your workplace is really good people. You have a solid working relationship with people, or people who like you at your job. There may be someone that wants to partner with you and work with you and build something together with you and invest. You may collab with someone, and they may say to you, hey, I want to work with you. Let's get this business going. But you guys are not emotionally stable. You're emotionally confused as to what you want to do, even though someone may be wanting to start something new and move on in a new direction. And as it relates to this new business, you may feel like you don't really trust the person. You may not feel like you trust the circumstance, and it may make you feel stuck, like I don't really know what to do. And you may take some time to decide if that's what you want. And I feel in feeling a sense of leeriness, some of you could miss an opportunity, and the opportunity can go in another direction. Okay, some of you may feel like in trying to move, when you move, you may have had to spend some money because, again, you have to, with moving, it does cost. And again, I'm seeing out of a lot of conflict, things are going to resolve itself. I feel like you guys just need to stabilize your emotions. I feel like you guys need to once you get clear on your decisions, don't make your decisions based upon you and someone else. Make your decision based upon what you want, because I feel like other people can be quite a disappointment down the line for you. And it will be a huge dose of reality, especially if you have suspicions about someone. Don't put all your eggs in your basket. If you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, such as yourself, be very careful about that. I feel like you have a better outcome with an earth sign for Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, someone that's very much established, someone that is wanting to work with you and build something with you. If a person wants to invest with you, like they want to start business with you, I feel like you guys have to get your wits about yourself in order for you to make this thing work, because it can turn into something. I feel like if you guys are so emotionally wroth where you're not able to stabilize yourself, the person may rescind that offer, and an opportunity may pass you by. Okay. If you're looking for work, I feel like some of you guys, there will be an opportunity for you to get a job. Some of you may find that some people might be leaving your job and going out on their own, starting their own business, traveling, leaving the country. Some people are just literally moving. You may hear in the month of January, co-workers, friends, family members, loved ones are leaving. They're relocating. They're going long distance, and some of them are just going to decide to do it all on their own. They're not taking anyone with them. And others, it will be a family situation that they've planned, and now they are getting ready to move, but there may be some disappointment with this move because it may take 3 months before they can actually move. There is some wanting to move, seeing the promise of being able to move, but then having to wait before you can move. And it may take 8 weeks, for some of you 8 months before you actually are able to actually move. And with that move, there will be having to recoup financially, because you would have had to pay out, some monies. But again, conflicts, emotional disruptions will stabilize themselves. And I feel like you guys moving is definitely, if you guys are wanting to move, some of you in the month of January, you may really want to move, but then again, you can't move because there's somebody that you're obligated to or something like that, but you will eventually be moving. I feel like by June of 2017, a lot of you are going to be moving. Definitely within a 6-month period, you guys are going to be moving. Okay. For others of you, it could be 6 weeks and you're going to be moving. All right. I don't have anything like out of the blue, but I feel like there's going to be things being revealed, new beginnings, new things happening. There's a lot of new opportunities for you guys. If you have an opportunity to work with someone and start something new on a financial level, I feel like it looks really good. But I feel like there may be some disappointments again around starting new. And there could be a lot of people with you moving. A lot of people are going to be disappointed or heartbroken that you're leaving. Okay, is what I'm kind of sensing. As far as relationships, be very, very careful when you're dealing with someone that is proving to you that they're kind of emotionally all over the place. They've not been consistent. They're leaving you feeling emotionally confused. I feel like this person is not necessarily very honest. I feel like there's another person involved in your relationship. When it comes to earth signs, I feel like out of this nonsense with this water sign, you could meet an earth sign that really is going to be your better bet for you, because they are very genuine and they really do want something with some of you, but that you don't know that unless you get a reading. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but someone that does well for themselves. And the King of Pentacles always shows up when that means that person is, they're committed to you. And it doesn't mean that that person is committed, meaning that they're not seeing anyone else. There could be someone else, but they're committed to, they have a level of commitment. Now, I know you're saying that doesn't make any sense, but with this earth sign person, for some of you, they want to start something new with you, but emotionally, you're coming out of something where you were really hurt and damaged, and therefore it's very hard for you to even trust it. And there's an element of feeling on a defense, okay? And I feel like things are going to be kind of coming about out of that situation quickly. And the person will either try to give you something or invest in you in some kind of way to show you their true intentions, okay? And that will help, I feel, solve your internal conflicts and make you feel like you can move on and move forward from feeling defensive of a situation. I feel like if someone, others of you, again, I feel like you may not be able to 100% trust another person because there's you and another person that they're dealing with, and the person really is making plans to move on. They are making plans to move on and start something new, and there's going to be some type of hurt or pain or disappointment regarding this threesome situation. I feel like this person could be moving on from all of it, like you, them, and the other person. Like they're going to be moving on from all of that, and other people are going to be choosing another person and leaving the situation with you. Not necessarily leaving, because I feel like they're going to continue to maybe talk and converse with you, but they won't 100%. They'll be doing it like wanting to keep you in their life, even though they're not going to commit to you. And eventually it's going to be up to you guys to decide what's best for you and what you want. But by the end of the month, it's going to be very clear, because whoever is making you feel emotionally stable and grounded is the right person. And whoever is making you feel emotionally upside down and all over the place is going to make it very clear that you don't need that type of person in your life. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of January. I hope that this has been helpful. I know it's been a very long reading. I've been doing long readings for everyone. But I feel like this month is very much a month of people still having to get to these points of dealing with a lot of deceit and a lot of people not knowing what they want, either not having the courage to just say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, or being truthful to people and saying, this is my circumstance. Do you want to go down this road with me or not? And that's kind of what some people are dealing with. For you Scorpios that are looking to move, congratulations. Looks like 2017 will be the year that a lot of you will be finally moving. I know I was saying in 2016, you want to move, and that's pretty much where it ended. 2017 definitely looks like you are moving. So with that, if you guys would like to comment below, I would love to hear from you. And I feel like I'm going to hear from quite a few Scorpios that can relate to the moving part, saying that, yeah, I'm going to be moving in the next 6 weeks. I'm going to be moving by March. I'm going to be that sort of thing. So congratulations again for all of you guys out there that relates to. Just be very careful, guys, with the people that are in your lives, and see them for who they are, and be willing to move on 100%. Do not allow someone to put you in a category that you know that you're better than. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you all the best. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. You can subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Scorpio.